Hi, this is Jeff Blauette, technical agronomist with Cooperative Farmers Elevator, and we'll make this the final Field Friday of 2023's crop season. We're kind of out here doing some plot work today, just starting to get some of the data put together for some of the things that we're testing. So it's kind of the fun part of the year to see the results of some of the efforts we've put forth. But you know, as they say, of all the crop years that we've dealt with, this is another one. A lot of incredible variability this year, weather stresses we had, and yet with all things said, we've got a decent crop on good ground for the most part. We've seen anything from, you know, corn yields, especially on some of the lighter ground, struggling to get above 60, 70 bushel, all the way up to some stuff that I think we're going to see are going to be over 250 in some strips. So incredible amount of variability. Weather and soil types and all little subtle things are showing up this year. Things I wouldn't expect to see show up and create variability has this year, because everything was just so nip and tuck with enough moisture and enough conditions to keep the crop going. But you know, some of the things we'll be looking at, some of the things you can look forward to, we'll have data on obviously some hybrids. We'll have some corn on corn, corn on beans, varieties for soybeans. We've also got some research plots like we always do. We've got some various seed treatments we're looking at to change or look at if there's any improvements available. We've got some biologicals we're looking at again. So we've got a whole host of a lot of different things. It is interesting. I've got some pictures here where you can kind of see there's some variability that shows up due to the treatments in, you know, a few bean plots. It's always more visual. It's a little harder in corn sometimes, but there'll be some interesting things. There'll probably be a little bit of harvest data loss just because of some variable conditions. There's some extreme drought where we might have to throw a few things out, maybe a plot or two that might be kind of not fair data, but we'll make sure that everything that we do keep and present is good, fair, reputable data that's, you know, worth using. So I guess we'll look forward to next year. We did get a little bit of rain here recently. That might help us start putting some moisture in the ground for next year, maybe make some applications a little easier this fall for anhydrous and manure applications and some things, and maybe we'll get some more here as time goes on. But we'll worry about next year. It was a fun year this year, and we'll see what next year brings. So with that, that's 2023, and we'll see you next year.